I'm here with Zay and Rachel after a hard-fought victory against ULM. Now, guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but you guys are now have won 7 of the last 9 games here in the Faneuil Wing Coliseum, and you guys have won 15 of the last 16 meetings with ULM. So just talk about what it's kind of like to continue that dominance in such close fashion tonight. Zay, we'll start with you.
We definitely fought. This was a game that we were expected to win, but I think we a little bit for a second took them for granted, and that's something that we're really trying to work on and not focus on their record or stuff like that. Like, it doesn't matter who we're playing, we have to be elite every night, but I think we'll turn it around in the half. It still wasn't the prettiest, but we came out with the win, so I'm just proud of everybody.
And Rachel, Coach kind of talked about it, but it felt like you had like a different level of swagger tonight. Confidence when we were down. Compared to even if we were up. So just talk about how you were kind of able to carry that mentality and kind of lift this team up through the second half and lead them to victory.
Yeah, I think we kind of needed someone to step up. We talked about that in the locker room, but we needed someone to step up on the energy side and everything like that. But I knew. But also, we just needed to fight hard. Like we put ourselves in that hole, so we had to dig ourselves out. And I knew it was gonna come down to a couple plays. So.
And Zay, I heard you mention it in an interview on the bus ride here. The numbers that you had in the last game just weren't up to your standard. And then you come out here tonight and you get 24 points, 13 rebounds. You reclaim the lead in the league for double-doubles with your 9th one. You actually passed your teammate Fortuna, who tied you last game. So just talk about what it was like to kind of, were you on that mission to reestablish yourself, as Coach would put it, the best rebounder in the Sun Belt tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, but again, not trying to get caught up in the numbers. I did tell the interviewer, I'm just trying to give it all to God and let Him take the wheel. If I get caught up in the numbers, I tend to stress myself out, and I get too caught up in it. I get overwhelmed. So tonight was just me playing free and me playing the way I know I can, and with the God-given abilities that I have. So that's what I did.
And Rachel, big players make big plays in big moments. So just talk about what it was like to kind of even now, your teammates are still hyped about the plays that you were making. It wasn't scoring, even though you did end up with double figures in that. It was the rebound and the steal there on the final few possessions that you came up with. Even on Zay's missed free throw, you came up huge with the with the offensive rebound, and that clicked more time off the clock. It felt like you were vital to this win. So just talk about what was going through your mind in those last few minutes to know that you were going to do whatever it took.
Yeah, I just knew it was going to take little plays like that. I think it was whoever's going to work harder, and I just knew at the end of the day, like, they wanted that win real bad. They were going to fight for it. We knew that, but we didn't act like that in the first half. So in the second half, like I said, we put ourselves in a hole, and I was going to do the little things. I feel like my team can depend on me to do rebounding and getting steals and stuff like that at the end of the game.